Hi everyone, welcome to my next video. Today I'm going to talk about how my YouTube channel has truly changed my life. And I believe I've mentioned it perhaps quite a few times before, but I'm going to mention something that I believe I never have about what I've learned. And it's quite amazing because I'm still shocked, I'm still stunned, amazed, honored, and humbled by how fast this channel is growing. And it's all because of you. And where it's going to go from here, I have no idea. But I know it's going to continue to grow. And I cannot thank enough all of you for, first of all, being interested and for commenting and responding to so many of my videos. I so appreciate it. But I want to start back as to why I started this channel again, for anybody thinking about it. Or maybe not. Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you want to create something creative in your life and you're not quite sure. And I've talked about that particular topic too. But this video has a very unique purpose, and that is I'm going to take what I learned and apply it to perhaps any of you that were in a similar position that I was, doubting myself, assuming that I had no worth. My thoughts were silly. My ideas were silly, irrelevant, not at all applicable to anybody else. And I kept them to myself for 65 years. That's a long time. And when I first wrote my book, or actually started writing it, it just spilled out of me. I had no expectations of it ever being successful, and I'm not even quite sure it can still be called successful. But I didn't write it to be successful. I wrote it to express my feelings, my emotions, and to offer any inspiration that my story might possibly offer. And when I finally published it, I just released it to the world with no clue what would happen. No marketing, no promotion, no nothing. And actually, for a year or two, it just sat on Amazon without any response at all. And that was fine with me because I didn't write it to earn money. I wrote it to tell my story and to release all of those stories that I had held within myself all those years. And so when I hit publish on KDP, it was the most amazing feeling. And after that, I found a writing website, medium.com, and it's similar to creating videos in that you can write about any topics that you choose, and people will either read them and be interested or not. And I wasn't quite sure, first when I started, what I should write about. But I saw that there were many writers who were making quite a bit of money writing about things I just was not interested in. And I thought, well, this isn't going to be fun unless I write things that I'm interested in and that I find meaning in. And lo and behold, that's what I did. And I found readers were interested also in what I wrote about. And so I was on that website for about a year. I found my writing voice even more so. Did pretty well financially on that. And really enjoyed myself sharing my authentic stories, my authentic feelings, irregardless of whatever income I would have gained from that. Now, I'm going to focus on that theme because when I first started my YouTube channel, I had the same mindset. I didn't want to follow the crowd and focus on the most popular niches if that's how you pronounce it. I didn't start my channel primarily to earn some money. However, that was one of my goals. Obviously, we all could definitely use extra income in this day and age. But I wasn't going to structure my videos around earning money. I was going to keep my same mindset that I did on medium.com and remain true to myself, remain true to my vision to be inspiring, hopefully funny at times, create videos that created awareness or created questions. And if I made money as a secondary results of all that, then that would be fine. But I wasn't going to do the opposite. I was not going to create videos with a financial mindset, with my choice of videos and topics secondary to that. And I hope that makes sense. And that was very, very important to me and will always remain so. But this is what amazed me, and this is why I'm creating this video, because I am stunned that because of my determination to remain true to myself and to talk about my life lessons, and what I feel might be helpful to others, has resulted in, so far, a promising income source. And I'm so stunned that this has happened that honestly, I wake up every single morning still in shock. And it's all because it's been a wonderful interaction between all of you, and also reading all of your comments, interacting with each other. And I cannot honestly find the word that can truly express what my YouTube channel has done to change my life. And all I'm doing is being myself, sharing all the stories that I was never able to voice before or find an audience for. And with having no expectations whatsoever, both with medium.com or with YouTube, this has all exploded beyond my wildest expectations. And that's why it's so easy to create a video every day, because I have a list of topics that I so love talking about. And I encourage all of you to please tell me what other things that you'd like to hear about, or things that you're struggling with. And I'll try to do a video if I feel I have something to offer. Now, I realize that YouTube is a business for many creators. And that's the beauty of this platform, because we can all access and utilize our channel for our own different outlooks and purpose. But to me, number one is always going to be providing my own unique life lessons, and earnings will always come second. And I love that. I tried a few times to follow a trend, thinking that might work, but I didn't like doing that. I didn't feel right talking about something just to see if I could boost views or income. I didn't like that feeling, and I wasn't proud of myself for doing it. I only did it once, and I can't even remember which video it was. But I decided that it just wasn't me. It just wasn't, it wasn't following my heart, and I will never do that again. And I think it was from listening to one of the gurus suggesting to follow trends and to see what's the trending topic for that particular moment. I don't care what everybody else is talking about. Good for them. If it works for them, good. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm not chasing views. I'm not chasing trends. And I don't even look at what they are anymore. I don't care. Because my channel, I want it to continue to be a very special and unique place for everyone to come and visit. And I love the interaction, and I'd love to make it even more interactive. And if any of you have any ideas how to do that, maybe it's fine the way it is. I'm not sure. But I love the possibilities of making it even more so and creating even a bigger community where we can all feel safe to share our troubles or our successes, our thoughts, our dreams, our hopes, our aspirations, our relationships, whatever. And I will continue to ban anyone who poisons this beautiful environment. And I've cleaned it up pretty well. And I will continue to be very protective of this community moving forward. And honestly, I think this shocking revelation of what it's done for me by just sharing all the things that I was never able to before. It's inspired me to write more books, as I've mentioned before. And my next book coming out, I hope you find it profound and hilarious at the same time, which is 100 Life Lessons from an Old Lady. And I'm going to publish it on my birthday as a gift to myself, which is December 11. And no, I don't need gifts. I don't need money. I have everything I need. And I'm going to give it away for free for about a week. And that's going to be a birthday present to me, to give it away to all of you for a week and see what you all think. So, and that is such a huge win for me, because this is my opportunity to be myself as I've never been before, and to be completely free with my thoughts and throw myself out there as an estranged parent, as a divorced lady, as a survivor of abusive relationships, and hopefully as a wise old lady who continues to learn something new every day. Which is also really funny, because every time I think I've figured everything out, I learn something new. And so there you have it. You may not be interested in starting a YouTube channel, but maybe consider that you do have something valuable to share, because I never considered anyone would find anything I said to have value. And I need to tell everyone out there that you absolutely have value. No matter how trivial you think your thoughts are, or how irrelevant, your thoughts are extremely valuable and very relevant to others. And sometimes I'll create a video and I'll think, well, that wasn't very good. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. And that was the video about being an estranged parent. And I just mentioned it right off the top of my head. I wasn't even thinking, and I just kind of threw it out there, because all my videos are spontaneous. I don't have a script. I don't even want to follow one. I think it's too restrictive to have notes, although a couple times I've needed them to make sure I don't forget something. But I just love writing spontaneously and speaking spontaneously. And those thoughts that just pop up are often the best ones. And in that video, I don't even remember what the title was, but I just mentioned being an estranged parent. And the incredible response was overwhelming to me, because I had no idea so many of you were out there. And being spontaneous is the way to go with anything. And For me, I don't have any expectations when I'm spontaneous. I just do it because I feel like it. I just do it because I feel the energy in the idea, and I feel the energy in the possibility of being inspiring. I hope that makes sense. And it's like, I don't know, a firecracker going off when I get an idea and I think, "Hey, I wonder if anyone wants to hear about this." And then it's fantastic when I hear and I read all the comments, um, when my ideas do have meaning. And especially because I've waited this long in my life to do so. And of course, it's all because of technology, because years ago we didn't have the internet, we didn't have YouTube. And so it's all because of you that this channel is taking off. And as of this morning, I have 21,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I can't even fall asleep until almost midnight because I'm always in shock. And the first thing I do is check my channel for comments for my latest subscriber count, because it still stuns me every single darn day. So this video is for anyone who doesn't feel as though they have anything valuable to offer, because I'm going to tell you the value is in all of those things that you don't think are valuable. And please think about that, because that is exactly what happened to me. And those daily thoughts, those ideas that you have, those things that you finally figured out or are still figuring out, those are the valuable things that other people can relate to. And it might be cooking. It might be following a dream. It might be writing a book. It might be about being married and the challenges in being married. It might be about challenges in living as a senior, which I'm going to talk about more, because I talked about having a touch of arthritis. And all of you offered so many wonderful, helpful tips. I have ordered all of those items from Amazon. I got one of those rebounders things, and it's going to be hilarious to try it out, because at first I was worried about using it because I have arthritis, but then when I read the reviews, they said it's good for arthritis. So I don't know if I'm going to video myself using it. I might. But that's going to be hilarious to try that. And I've ordered glucosamine. And of course, I've got my green tea. And there was something else, I can't even remember what it's called, that I ordered that too. So you are all changing my life for the better as well. And how much of a win-win is that? That is so incredibly cool. And the earnings are secondary to being just myself in every single video. And my earnings, as I've mentioned before, are all going towards my lifelong dream for the Martin Farm Sanctuary. Whenever I'll find it, I don't know. It's just a matter of when that will be materialized. I'm not worried about it, because it is out there in the future, whenever the future decides to bring it my way. And see, it's all evolving. It's all like a soup, where you add the vegetables and you add spices and you add carrots and you add peas, and you add a video here and a topic there, and a channel grows and an idea comes, and it's propelling me forward into more wonderful things. And I know that's kind of silly, but that's how I feel. And I'll never follow really the standard advice for YouTube channels, because they just don't apply to me. I'm not saying they're wrong, because many people who do have channels follow that advice more as a business sense, I suppose, more as how to gain subscribers and how to make more money. And that is not me. I have more of an intrinsically intuitive sense for my YouTube channel. It's not anything scientific. It's not anything technical. It's just a gut feeling. It's an intuitive sense for what I feel I need to talk about. And that is why I'm so amazed. So please feel free to ask me any questions you want. And please make suggestions. If there's anything I have never talked about that you would like to hear, there are 2 topics that I do not discuss, one of which is religion and the other is politics. None of those apply to me nor interest me. But I do very much value spirituality in that sense. And I would love to delve more into that in terms of my own beliefs and my own experiences, as I've written about in There Is a Something, because that topic absolutely fascinates me. And I read about quantum physics, about parapsychology, and that would be a fascinating topic to discuss also, whether or not you believe in it, and that's okay. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you to everyone. And I don't think of it as my channel. I think of it as our channel, because it's because of you that I have a channel. And I love all of the interaction. And again, please feel free to ask me anything. And I will respond to every single comment, even though I'm always 2 days behind. I'm going to take Sheppy and Maggie out for another hike before it rains again. Thank you for all of your suggestions to help me fix my driveway. I'm all set. We had a huge downpour the other night, and guess what? It works great. All the water went right down that drainage pipe. And that was a really good test, because it was just a horrendous downpour. And when I laid in bed, I thought, uh-oh, I hope it works. And it did. So thank you. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a great day, and have a great time. Do something for yourself. And again, thank you so much, everyone, from the bottom of my heart. Take care.